Okay, we have sound, we have controls. Okay, we are finally back in business. Oh, and I better Alt F9 to shadow play this comedy of errors.
Yes. And all is well.
All right. Did you turn the speakers back up so we can hear it?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Heavy crossbow +3. That may be relevant to your interests.
Ah.
And 3 Titanite, not bad. Poke that man. Yeah, let's see. Is this that thing where the... Okay, did not reset. And we are still encumbered. How can we deal with that?
Well,
We're only slightly encumbered.
probably getting rid of either the rapier or the longbow would do it.
Yeah.
Actually, weren't you planning on using the Drangleic sword?
Yeah, it was.
So if you switch out everything, then...
Okay. Ah. Nice try, buddy. Oh, I'm going to be poisoned. That's okay. One poison is fine. We've got heal and Estus. Okay.
Oh, phone app.
We'll navigate this minefield. Hey, buddy. I'm willing to bet if we just poke him once. We're still poisoned, too, so who cares? Alright.
Excellent.
Now, there are a couple things been missed that I'm going to be... I should not have done that, just as the poison wore off.
It's not easy being green. At the moment, Wayne is playing.
Yes.
You would be able to tell if both of us were playing because there'd be 2 people on there. Yes, I'll be switching out eventually.
Alright, now we gotta find that sorceress. We couldn't find her last time, right?
Right.
Oh.
But I know she has to be...
Go!
She has to be somewhere. Brushwood armor. I quizzically passed the ball over to Wayne.
Yes, Cattle is co-oping on... is co-oping a bit on the Demon Souls, the Spellblade thing I've been doing when we haven't been doing this. And yeah, the Brushwood armor is that game's basically Havel armor. It's really heavy. I'm going to cheat and just warp to the closer bonfire, so I don't have to fight my way back through that.
And Vex, you were correct. Ben was playing the other night, but originally Wayne was going to have to play because I was a little bit delayed, and then come to find out, so was he. But, you know, I figure this is kind of his game, probably a little bit more than mine, so might as well let him have some fun with it.
Wow. Anyway, what I was going to... Oh, wait a minute, she must...
It was I, Dio!
Is she, like, up there? Like, on top of...
I wouldn't think so.
So she fired when I was crossing through the...
There she
is.
Aha!
She can't possibly see us.
It doesn't matter. I like the mental image. It just randomly flings fireballs around.
Yeah, it's a very sexy mortar, basically.
And you know what? I have to admit, if I had the ability to just rain fireballs down all day without, you know, having any concern whatsoever, I think I'd probably just do it too.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get hit by one of these guys' dark spheres while I was fighting with them.
Oh yeah, that's true. She could just be practicing.
Oh, there's another one down there in the marsh. It's there, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Wonder if they're...
It is sad, I think, that you have been in here so long that you got poisoned, you stopped being poisoned, and now you're poisoned again.
Right. Probably get a life gem going to help offset the poison.
That said, Vex, yes, fun with it, meaning embarrass himself with it, because apparently that's how Dark Souls goes, come to find out. At least that's what everybody seems to be telling me. Oh.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to use a bow to pick off one of them.
We did just get the crossbow. I think we still have some wooden bolts with that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the fact that Scholar increased all the enemies' aggro ranges definitely makes stuff like that harder.
Yeah.
If you get close enough, yeah.
There you go.
Peelstone, I caught that one. Yeah, Pale Stones are this game's Meltstone, if you're familiar with Demon Souls. I must walk into that one. Okay. How much damage will this do? Okay. So yeah, I agree. Let's just use that heavy crossbow. +3 puts us a little into fat, but that's all right.
Then check to see if we have any more bolts. Yeah.
Heavy
well, we've got
bolts.
heavy
Yeah.
bolts. Yeah, that's all right.
That's a bit more damage.
You should be able to aim with it, I would think.
Well, I could, yeah.
Yeah.
We just don't need to.
True.
Speaking of aim, I probably better grab my my souls before I risk getting hit.
Oh, yeah.
Do his thing.
There they are.
And he should be 1, 2.
Oh,
I'm
one
still
more.
alive.
There you go.
And this time the other guy didn't aggro.
Well, I don't think he had actually aggroed last time either.
I wonder if the mist like keeps the sorceress from being able to see us.
It's possible. Either that or she just...
Okay.
Ouch.
All right. Well, one more try. I'll grab the souls back, and then it's like I'll just try to write that section off until we can come back with lightning spear.
Okay.
That's annoying. Yeah, my plan was to move forward and roll forward, but I just waited too long on hitting it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's also some areas we can check out down here. Actually, that may help out. That may help out more. Yeah. Another Titanite shred. So they all have the same. They all have the same drop. It looks like. Feeding soul. Though things are worthless.
A fading soul, probably because of all the poison. Like, I'll admit, I cannot actually see anything that's going on here.
Yeah. This is the way.
Aha!
It's another one of those things where the rocks are laid out so such that, the rocks were laid out such that you can only get that thing from that direction.
I see.
We need the cling ring. Let's go grab our souls real quick first.
There we are. You're becalmed by darkness. Oh, enjoy the soup.
Where'd the other guy go? There he is. I wonder if we can hit him from there. Yeah, probably not worth it. Especially since the other guy can actually aim them up here high enough.
Right.
You know, this would be. You know what? Actually, let's not do this the hard way. Let's do this the easy way. Luckily, the easiest way would be, of course, if Soul of Peace worked on them.
Right.
But we can still. Oh, you know, that's a really good point. The fact that is caused by a human effigy now, or basically like the sealed multiplayer stuff. I wonder if you can negate it. Like you can kill a boss and still have a phantom going if you burn a humanity to negate it.
Huh. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think I would just use my crossbow personally. Then again, you know, this is essentially free.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, this costs us nothing. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that you get bonus points for killing the guy controlling him, but no such luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of it together makes it work.
Oh, didn't quite do it on that one.
Huh. I bet if he'd used an R2, it would have.
Wait for him to.
There's the darkness orb again. Yeah, the fact that you have room to dodge really makes this a lot easier.
Yeah. All right, 2 more should do it. Just need to dodge 1 more dark sphere. Oh,
Okay.
I was hung up on the cliff there.
All right.
I'm waiting for one of those like fire spheres to actually hit any second now.
Well, she's been flinging them up on the passageway. So.
Well, I bet that's a skeleton. Nice try, buddy. Nice try, skeleton.
You were more on the ball than I was.
Ooh.
A washing
Oh
bowl.
my. Yeah. Let me. Oh, I didn't mean to double chug there.
I'm also not sure what a chameleon is.
A chameleon is a spell that disguises you to look like the geometry, basically.
Ah. Yep, you are almost out of Estus. Almost.
Darn it.
There we are.
Oh well. Let's get to the bonfire.
Yep. Yeah, even if you couldn't, you still have one Estus left. You'd be fine.
Exactly.
That is poison mist.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
It is. That's what kept getting us poisoned.
Yep.
Yeah. The washing pole used to be near the very end of the game in a mimic chest, and now we can get our Hanzo steel early. Yeah.
Criminy, that's a long sword.
Yeah. The washing pole is a reference to the drying pole, which was Sasaki Kojiro's like incredibly long sword. That was the inspiration for all the Sephiroth stuff and all that. Okay, that was a nice little jog through Earthen Peak. I think that's everything. So I will let Ben level up and then decide where he wants to go next.
Fair enough.
After I switch back to the Hade Spear. Not the Twin Blade, Hade Spear.
There we are. Majula, Majula, Majula.
Majula.
I'm also going to get more wooden arrows because that would be good.
Right.
Actually, I need to compare contrast the heavy crossbow with a longbow.
Right.
See which one does better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our dex is solid, but not as high as it could be, because I think I mentioned this before, but the physical stat scaling in this game.
So that's about 177.
And keep in mind, I think that's including the arrow. You might want to de-equip them first, just to make it a fair comparison.
Well, both of them are using the heavy.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So.
And the heavy crossbow is going to be straight up 188.
So ever so slightly better.
Yeah, but the fact it weighs so much more and
Right.
bolts are more expensive, I think kind of cinches that.
Yeah. It cinches it. I need to use the ladle.
Oh, poor cattle. Wasn't looking at what I was opening.
Oops. You've made a hash of it. Ah. Okay. So we need 22 faith.
Right. Yeah, I'm really surprised they would yeah, I'm really surprised they would make the washing pole so early, now.
Right.
Okay. And
I'm sorry. So we switch out this for that.
yay!
Yay!
Finally, we can actually do some damage. If we have any large shards, we want to go and put those into it. I don't know if we do or not.
We will soon find out.
Yeah. It's actually some pretty respectable damage for the basic.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, it's actually pretty respectable damage for the basic fireball there.
Should we go all the way?
Yeah, that's the one we're going to be using for a long time, so you might as well.
Fair enough. Use the chunk too.
Yeah, use one chunk, yeah. Well, we that's all we can do, yeah.
Oh, I'm using the hide spear.
Yeah. Go ahead and put, yeah. That's good. That cleaned us out of some souls. Now we can, if you want to do Earthen Peak, now that you're kind of depleted, is the time. And maybe use a couple consumables.
It's,
yeah, the second one, then, yep. And you can eat all those faded souls we've got, those are worthless. And then, I guess, yeah, one or two of those, the next ones.
actually, I think that'll probably...
That'll probably do it. Just 40 more.
Yeah. Because I've got enough other arrows that...
Yeah. Sounds good.
Because these are really just to pull people.
Exactly.
There.
One soul. We have one precious soul. What are we going to spend it on?
I don't think you can spend one soul.
No, I imagine those arrows are probably the cheapest thing in the game at 10.
Okay, so far so good.
Yep.
We should probably consider upgrading these.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if we were going to use the.
Howdy, Zane.
I don't know if you're going to use the Drangleic stuff or not, or any of the other armor types. So we didn't upgrade any armor. But yeah, it would be a good idea. Hey Zane, I was just talking about you earlier. I was not able to get that SCP thing to work, the controller thing you recommended. I set it up and put it in the directory and everything, but it's still using X360. And
You said there was nothing else in Earthen Peak?
or Earthen Peak is the next dungeon.
Oh.
Harvest Valley is where I was.
Oh. Then into the next dungeon I go.
Yes. There is one more. There's a covenant in Harvest Valley, but we don't need that just yet. Oh, it has to be open while you're using it. Okay, that would do it then. Yeah. Well, we'll try that next time then.
I've now just gotten to the habit of keeping my shield up no matter what.
Even when they're behind you. I always thought Final Fantasy Tactics handled that pretty well. Like shields protected your sides, but not your back. However, even if you were actually just wearing it on your back, a cloak still protected you. So. Oh.
Not quite fast enough on the draw.
That's probably just a regular Titanite he dropped. The mannequins are a pain, and it seems like they've made all of them be. Like the original game. In the original game, there were like basically there were two types of them, and one of them was just more durable than the others. So I have a feeling they probably just made them all like the high durable ones. High durability ones.
Come from?
If you go up the ladder, he's right there in the corner. Basically, no, up the stairs. Sorry. If you up the stairs, he was right there off to the right above you. Yeah, the fact that you can get caught on the you can get caught from behind. You grab the souls first. Just on the safe side. Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's kind of nasty. There's a glowy behind those poison pots back there in the corner of the room. Lyrehead. Yeah, look, that's what spears are for. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think that's a medium type of life gem, and eventually, as your HP gets higher, you probably want to start using the stronger ones.
Ah.
Oh, they fire poison arrows. I wonder if they always did that.
Okay.
Vex asked how bleed works in Dark Souls 2. I have a feeling Zane's about to tell them because he mentioned that bleed doesn't make much sense in this game. What it does is it inhibits your stamina regeneration and then cuts down your maximum stamina. Yeah, as far as I know, it doesn't actually hurt you. I mean, well, there's a small bit of damage. Like it does, I think, 250 fixed HP. It's very weird. Oh, the Grave Wardens. Yeah, Silver Black Spear is a pretty popular one for Dex and Dark builds. But as you might imagine, with Dark Infused Chaos Blades being the PvP go-to, is a pretty common build.
Okay. Now there's
two mannequins. Yep. Got one there, and then you probably run past them or yeah.
Well, my thought was that one on the right shouldn't be able to shoot me from there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was cool. Like some Robin Hood stuff. The arrows pinging against each other. I actually have a feeling the short bow may have been a better deal here.
Quite possibly.
Oh. Because they're just a little faster on getting that shot off. You might want to use the iron arrows too to kill them with less risk to yourself. And I think one good hit would probably make them fall off.
Ah.
Oh.
Huh. Well, regardless, it seems pretty obvious that I don't need to actually fight them.
No, but I would actually just pull the Grave Warden across the bridge and then kill him and then just run past.
Right.
As long as you're actually running, they shouldn't be able to adjust the aim and hit you. And if they do, it'll probably hit the gear.
Of course, I probably could have also just used the...
Oh yeah, and Zane is right. It also slows your movement speed down. I thought that was a factor of the stamina loss, but it turns out it isn't. And yeah, being encumbered or anything, nothing actually lowers your speed except. Oh.
Yep, he managed to poison his own stupid self.
Yep.
For which I am very glad. Okay.
Okay.
I definitely. There we go. I definitely agree that pulling him and then not worrying about the other two is probably the best.
Yeah, yeah. I probably need to use extra arrows on him, but no harm in whittling them down a bit. And that was a reason why, so you probably need to stress too much about it, is they love to just chuck Estus right in front of you like they're a newbie at PvP.
Okay, and now run! They've got poison arrows, run for your life! Let's see, nothing? Whoa!
Yep. Actually, there's actually 2 of them right up on top there, and they will hop down. Okay, so they didn't make them all the super durable ones.
It would not let me roll out.
Yeah, you can't. They have a crazy stun lock.
Ah.
You have to have a ton of poise to get through that. Because you do a 4-hit combo.
See.
They're actually not too hard to parry, but the problem is if you have a good parry shield, you're going to be taking chip damage from their attacks. Right. Yeah.
That, and if you miss your parry once, you're dead.
Right.
So.
Yeah, this area is one of the few times I think actually kind of customizing your armor toward a specific defense isn't a bad idea. If you can get some very high slash defense going, the mannequins are much more manageable. The trick is actually doing that. You know, in most of the like the best armor for slash, I want to say is the I think the Smelter Demon armor is really good against slash, and of course that's the next dungeon after this one.
Naturally. On the positive side, that guy tends to get himself poisoned a lot.
You don't have to parry sway, but it's easier for that stuff. Oh, you mean parry is like in fighting them in melee? It's like you basically cannot be you basically cannot be range only in this game. I mean, if you go crazy on magic, you can do it. Like I did beat this game as a pure mage that never used a melee weapon or a shield, but
Arg.
Oh, you're still alive, still alive. It's going to heal up before you take a single other hit because he does some dark damage. Oh.
We were thinking the same thought.
However, you were running away from him while he was running toward you to drink. So
what's he running from? He's not.
The bro just wanted to share his Gatorade with you, man, and you killed him for it.
I'm sorry for harshing his high. Okay, I will try not to die to these 2. Wow, that guy actually got a really good shot on me. Okay. Arg.
I have a feeling, Zane, that that is probably a DirectX thing, and I think you surmise as much in the thread. But yeah, I think there is some incompatibility thing. The thread that I linked you to, the forum discussion, had some site that could check the info on your video, like what codec it used and stuff like that. Because the old videos work and the new ones don't. Yeah, it's a pretty good indication that yeah.
I was not expecting them to be able to blast me all the way out.
Oh yeah, enemies are crazy good snipers in this game. Then you should die. Oh, we didn't get poisoned this time. There we go. Knew it would happen.
Took a little bit of coaxing, but...
Yep.
Okay, did you drop anything?
No shinies.
Okay. Huh.
You know the drill at this point. You pull the guy and then run across. What you may actually do is...
I'm thinking I may actually just lightning bolt the one.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that... Yeah, if you stay far enough back, the other one would probably just try to throw knives at you.
There we go.
All right. You can do it.
Okay, let's see if I can not get hit by a poisoned arrow here.
You could also try two-handing and killing the first one that drops down, and then getting away from the other one. I think that's what I used to do. Yeah, there we go, and then just... Yeah, the fact they gave those guys shields really makes it harder. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I had to do, too. Oh, not bad. Now, the upper ladder is progress. You can either try to go that and get to the bonfire, or you could try to check check what's back there.
If I don't have to do that again, that would be great. So let's try it this way.
Oh, hey, Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby.
Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of funny. I saw that your brothers. I remembered the account from when we were playing Alpha Protocol. I remember the account name you mentioned, and that popped up, and I was like, well, you must have gotten it and let him know, but I didn't hear anything from you, so... But yeah, it's good to have you back.
Is it through the fog ball?
Yeah, right there. There used to be, I think, 3 mannequins in there, which made that just hellish to try to get through. And now they're just the one Grave Ward. It's a lot more manageable. So it's funny what Scholar makes easier. Or everybody who knows the trick here for this part, don't tell Ben. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I'll tell you later if you don't get it. Oh, there's the 2 mannequins. Okay.
Yeah, the 2 mannequins are the ones that drop.
Yeah. So there used to be a mannequin there, and then the other 2, right? But the other 2 are always there.
Okay.
Yep. I guess you might just use a lightning spear or a fireball or something and pull the Grave Warden and then go deal with them.
Yeah, I had forgotten that those 2 respawn there.
Right, because yeah, they're on the top of the ladder. And they make a D&D character earlier and pick a name. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I have trouble with that too. I usually like to grab a name from.
Oh, that's not good.
Grab a name from some fantasy generator kind of thing. Like, just have an idea of what you kind of names are appropriate.
Right. Yeah, once you get the naming scheme, it's not too bad, generally speaking.
Does that translate rude frog into bask and never look back? How does that? What does that come out to? In fact, if I have both of them at once, it just sucks.
Oh, this is going to be.
Yeah, they're gonna. Oh. Yeah, I gotta say, this is probably one of the hardest, like, setups in the game. Yeah, so if you at least kill him, they'll be dead for.
Oh, what? The Estus was on my lips.
So was the poison. Oh, poor Ben. But yeah, as long as you at least kill one of them each time, that'll make progress toward loser killing them.
That's true. And that's the important fact.
Yep. Which, yeah, at least on Scholar, it takes fewer deaths to make that happen. Yeah, I find their spear swings are so exaggerated. They tend not to be too difficult to parry. But of course, they tend to punish you pretty bad if you don't do it right. What you might be able to do, at least their attacks don't do much. If you can get.
Oh, there's a third one.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that was probably what you locked on up there. He's probably waiting up on top, and because you locked on him, he detected you. Yeah, I don't know if any of you ran into this. Let's see if you can grab that before you die.
Well, I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't die there. But...
Well, we're already at the maximum number of deaths, and I figured they were going to get you with the 2-on-1. So the Sarkar Ego. That's pretty cool. Classic 2-up fighting rogue. Before early on in 3.5, before PRCs came out and stuff like that, I always thought with the power build was basically like 2 levels in fighter and then a couple levels in rogue. Basically you get and eventually up to 4 levels for the weapon specialization, short swords and all that. I found that was probably the best way to do melee up until they started giving actual good PRCs. Yeah. Though I was gonna say if it didn't lure the other mannequin down, I was gonna say use the stairs to force them to come at you one at a time. Oh, but you got them. Good job.
And I got their poison knives.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now there's one of them right up there overlooking the bonfire that's ready to attack you.
Right.
But yeah, the whole thing, if you see them, then they see you. He's at the top of the stairs, okay. But yeah, in Dark Souls 1 in the depths, if you... normally okay, there was one there, alright.
So you could fight up to 4 mannequins in this area.
Right, all at once.
That's a little crazy.
But yeah, the butchers in the depths will jump down and attack you early if you lock onto them. I thought that was kind of interesting. It's like it's clear they are watching you and just waiting for their moment, and that was a good way to represent that. They throw 3 at once, so that is not fair. Alright. I wonder what that was. I guess he blocked it, and...
he might have been guard crushed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was ridiculous.
On the positive side, I still have 2 heals, I still have a fair bit of Estus.
Right.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They used to not do that very often in the original game. But you see how that grate is closed?
This one?
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to go. And you used to be that the mannequin would almost never pull it, but now he's pretty much guaranteed to. Get out of the way, lizard.
Ah!
Oh, but the crouch actually saved you. That was awesome.
And because I canceled it out, it didn't actually. Yeah. I totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
I am pretty awesome.
That is the stylish way of doing that. Now we'll just have to go around and then drop
Remember,
down.
the penitent man shall pass. Okay.
You have to go this way now. Yeah.
Thumbs. Ah! When the mannequins learned how to climb stairs, life just became a lot more difficult.
Ladders, you mean?
Yes.
Well, I made the same mistake earlier. There are vertical methods of ingress and egress.
Really, I'm just getting tired of how many mannequins there are.
Right.
Because I have fought a lot of them in a very enclosed...
Yeah, I am certainly taking back what I said earlier about Earthen Peak having been one of the easier parts. You see how that guy only had 500 HP, where they normally have like 650? That's what I meant. Some of them are just easier than others.
I'll say, sure, I noticed that he had that. I noticed the difference of 150 HP.
Break those at a safe distance. There's another one that I'll go ahead and let you get it, because there's an illusory wall there and nobody will ever see it normally. You probably don't need to break that one. Yeah, that's when you have to. Yep. You must talk to the wall gently. Wasn't it Jehovah starts with an I in Latin? Wasn't that it?
Yeah. No, because like Yeshua starts with an I.
Oh, is that how that worked? Okay.
Yeah. In the Hebrew alphabet, Jehovah starts with an I.
Yeah, that was it. I guess it was just a funny coincidence that I don't think Latin had a J either.
Right. Spell quartz ring. Doesn't sound like something we'll be needing.
I'm probably full of it though. I haven't looked that up in a long time.
Okay.
I don't know what this is all about. It's Indiana Jones, Zane.
Zane just failed a nerd check. Oof.
Kettle mentioned something that I didn't mention to you, Ben. But yeah, you can hold down a spell while you're casting it, and it'll delay it basically. It's sometimes useful. Where that mannequin used to be a grave warden. Oh, there's a shadow, not a mannequin. Okay, there used to be a grave warden, and there used to be 2 desert sorceresses in this hallway. At least he got himself poisoned too. Jeez.
Okay. I admit I was not expecting to survive there. Okay. There is just the one desert sorceress now.
Yeah, Zane mentioned holding the healing spell seems superfluous. Yeah, if you're not actually taking advantage of animation frames like that, the only real purpose it has is to let everybody kind of form up when you're doing co-op, so you can heal them all at once. Because healing spells are all air effect now.
Wilted Dusk Herb.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a third bonfire. Thank you, Internet. There's a third bonfire up those stairs.
Is it? That isn't safe to go into.
No.
Huh. There's those 2 guys there.
Go to all of them except for Crystal Skull, pretty much. That's true, yeah.
Oh, it's safe for him to go in.
As a Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, what's that? Yeah, it's like... Oh.